Hey Libras, Yana Speaks here, and in this video I am doing your love reading for March 2019. Now to start off, I'll let you know that this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate with you because not every single Libra is going through the same exact thing, obviously. Okay, sorry about that, Libra. Someone knocked on my door. So my very first question is going to be, what important messages do your spirit guides have for you this month? Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. So the important message that they have for you this month is that they want you to become more independent. They want you to feel more secure in your own skin. They want you to kind of get that energy of, I don't need anybody, I'm good on my own. Because the Nine of Pentacles represents a person who is independent. This person is very secure. You know, they have a lot of stability and they feel secure being by themselves. You know, they don't feel like they need anyone. I mean, if they get someone in their life that they like and the person wants to stick around, you know, they're all for it. They're like, cool. But they're definitely not going to be chasing anybody or holding on to anybody who doesn't want to be here. So this is what your spirit guides want you to do. Okay. So Libras, which honestly Libras, most of the Libras I know, you guys are like that. I don't really know too many needy Libras, to be honest with you. But let's get into your overall energy. So what is the overall energy for Libras? What is the overall energy for Libras March 2019? It's so funny. I pulled the Nine of Pentacles, and based on these cards, I'm already seeing why your spirit guides are telling you to take on that energy. All right. So your overall energy is the Knight of Chalices reverse. So I feel like a lot of you were dealing with someone who was very cold, someone who was very calculated, someone who didn't really offer you much emotions. This person is heartless. This is the type of person that says whatever they have to say to get what they want. They're very flaky. You know, they're here one day, next day they're not here. This person is a womanizer. Could be a manonizer as well, because women can be grimy too. But yeah, you guys were just dealing with someone who they were never emotionally involved in this whole thing, okay? And then we have this Five of Swords in the upright. So I feel like this was like a defeat for you. I feel like you always felt like this person was constantly trying to hurt you. They were constantly trying to one-up you. Okay? It's like you walked away just basically feeling defeated. Like, there's no other way I can put it, okay? You just felt like, why is this person always going out their way to one-up me? Okay? And then we have the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords, this lets me know that you guys are pretty indecisive when it comes to this person. You're like, I know this person isn't good for me, but, you know, do I stay? Do I keep moving? What should I do? Okay? And we have the Three of Swords reverse here. So I feel like with the Three of Swords as well, it's like this person not only lets you feeling defeated and always feeling like you were being one-upped, but it's like they left you broken-hearted, right? But I feel like you guys are slowly coming out of that. Okay, this person may have even had you in a third-party situation, not necessarily, but they did break your heart. But you are overcoming it, okay? And I feel like you guys are overcoming it because you're focusing more on work. And it looks like you guys are having some type of new financial start. It might be like a new job opportunity, new business opportunity, but I feel like you guys are working really, really hard, and it's going to pay off because you're going to get some type of new financial start that's going to give you an opportunity to gain more financial stability. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of what you're doing to take your mind off of this person, and it's helping you to overcome this, okay? So the next question is, how does this person feel about the Libra? How does this person feel about the Libra? I do feel like this person had you in a third party situation. I think they had someone else on the side. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so their overall energy and how they feel about you is the Knight of Chalices reversed. So, they felt like this connection wasn't a wish come true for them. Like, they didn't feel emotionally fulfilled by it. I feel like they weren't giving you much of their attention. Like, they weren't really focusing too much on you. Like the connection wasn't a priority to them. And I feel like that's why they just weren't focusing on it, okay? It's showing that this, to them, this did not come to completion, you know. I'm kind of like, I'm getting a message like from spirit intuitively, almost like they felt disappointed in you because they thought things were going to be one way and it wasn't. Okay, I feel like this person feels like you guys lack closure as well. So it could be like, you know, you guys are focusing more on your stability and your finances, and I don't really feel like you guys are giving this person much attention. And that could be the reason why they're feeling like they lack closure with you, almost like they don't know what you're up to, you know, what will happen between you two. That's kind of where the disappointment comes in with them. But I feel like they really have to blame themselves, because I feel like they lost passion for the connection. I feel like there may have been a lack of sex between you two, because I always look at this card as the sex card. There may have been a lack of sexual attraction. The sexual attraction may have fizzled out. I do feel like with the Lovers being here, this person did feel like you guys had a mutual connection, but I also do feel like they had someone else in the picture. The reason why I said that is because I did pull the Three of Swords reverse, and a lot of times the threes can be a third party, not always. But it looks like you overcame that because it's Three of Swords reverse. But I do feel like for some of you, this person had another person, and I feel like it burdened them to have the both of you. And I feel like they was giving the other person more attention than they were giving you. And you got tired of it, and you said, you know what, I'm gonna focus more on my money and my stability and leave this alone. And now their energy is like, I lack closure with this person, because they see you're moving on and not focusing too much on this. So now they're disappointed. They feel like they lack closure. And with the Four of Swords reversed, I feel like you guys may have went on a break, but it looks like they want to come out of that break. Looks like they're going through a period of recovery, as well as you are going through recovery. I feel like they want to get out of this space of break. We have the Wheel here, so there are some big changes coming. I feel like the big change could be the way that they feel towards you. Because I feel like at first, this was their energy. It was like this connection wasn't a wish come true for them. They didn't feel emotionally fulfilled by it. They really didn't care. They weren't paying attention to you. Their focus was on the other person or other things. But now they feel like they lost their precious jewel. Now they feel like they lack closure with you. They're disappointed about it. But a lot of this had to do with a lack of passion for this connection, the connection dying out, them juggling you and someone else. But they are acknowledging there was a mutual connection here. But I think they got tired of juggling someone else, and that's why it was a burden to them. But it's like after they see you just focusing on yourself, now they want to come out of a period of resting and taking a break. We have the wheel here. It's about big changes. I just want to recap because it helps me to see the bigger picture. But it's interesting because I feel like this person is feeling this way, but they're not going to verbally tell you this. They're still not going to offer their cup of love. Could be due to fear that you'll shut them down. I feel like with the wheel being here too, it's them not offering their cup of love because it's not the right time. Everything is about divine timing, okay? Yeah, the moon here. I feel like the moon is here because they don't know what you're up to. It's almost like you're like a mystery to them right now. They may even be thinking you're holding secrets. They're holding secrets. But I feel like this moon is here because they just don't know what you're up to. Like I said, you're a mystery to them. It's like the unknown. It's on reverse. They lack clarity about the situation. Because they lack clarity is why they're not offering their cup of love. I feel like they're afraid. They're afraid you're going to shut them down. So I just want to see what the overall energy, not the overall energy, what the outcome will be between you and this person, Libra. So what will be the outcome between the Libra and this person? I still see blockages, Libra. Honestly, I really do feel like they had another person involved in this because we have the Two of Wands here. I feel like they had gotten another person involved because they weren't complacent with what they had with you. They had this attitude of what else is out there? Is the grass green on the other side? So now they have two paths, I meant to say, that they're unsure of which one to take. Okay, it's like they want the conflict to end, but I still feel like they're not willing to emotionally connect with the situation. Like I feel like they're not ready to offer their cup of love, and it's because they're just not complacent with this connection. They're selfish. They want their cake and eat it too, and I feel like you're gonna always feel defeated with this person. So I'm not really seeing this going too far. Two of Swords again. Indecision. I feel like they are juggling you and someone else, and that's why they're indecisive. Alright, Libras, I'm going to end this reading here. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.